But when they arrived at Xiaowei's residence, they found the person had already left. A farewell letter was even posted on the door. Such a talented person, how can you let him go? Secretary Zhao rushed toward the station as fast as he could. Xiaowei was very surprised to see him and quickly asked why he had come here. Secretary Zhao didn't try to persuade him to stay, but said he would come to see him off. He also gave him a bag of sand and soil for the Paltu seedlings as a keepsake.
Help study the soil. And wherever you go, don't forget what is on the map. And there is also Lankao. At this moment, Secretary Zhao's eyes were filled with tears.
Thank you, Xiaowei, for being willing to stay. Disaster relief efforts in Lankao are urgently needed. Secretary Zhao inspired the wisdom of the masses. Finally, he found a way to address the three evils. Leading the sand sealing survey team, the entire Lankao County seal has boosted morale. In just half a year, they identified 84 sealed dunes and over 1,600 sand dunes. During heavy rain, he led the way to stand waist-high in floodwaters and check the flow. Along the route, more than 60 silted locations in 9 rivers have been identified. Here, there is finally a clear direction. The people of Lankao instantly rekindle their confidence in life. Under Secretary Zhao's leadership, each region summarizes experiences of suicide and suicide. Draft a preliminary 3-year governance plan, or have approval from the prefectural party committee leaders. Afterwards,
the appointment was officially issued to Comrade Zhao Yilu, former second secretary of the county party committee. Served as county party secretary. Former deputy county party secretary. County magistrate Wu Rongxian served as second secretary of the county party committee. Comrade Pan Jian, former member of the county party committee, standing committee and minister of organization. The document for the appointment of the county deputy party secretary arrived at the end.
And so, Zhao Yulu became the top official in Lankao County. This made County Chief Wu hold a grudge even more. According to the commissioner, the county party committee's conditions were simple, so he allocated 10,000 yuan specifically for their own use. Renovate the county committee office. After all, the county government is at least the face of the hard place to get into. After the meeting, Secretary Zhao returned home. During lunch, the secretary hurriedly brought terrible news. The old factory director, suffering from rot and swelling, suddenly passed away. Secretary Zhao rushed to the hospital immediately. My heart was filled with sorrow. After everyone had left, this always strong man finally broke down in tears. Secretary Zhao deeply understands that to tackle the 3 pests, it is essential to ensure the health of the cadres first. So, he immediately decided to buy it with the price of 10,000 bricks, high-priced grain to supplement the nutrition needed by cadres. Minister Pan expressed his agreement. County Chief Wu, fearing responsibility, took the opportunity to slip away. For the sake of Lankao County's future, Secretary Zhao decided to take a risk and give it a try soon. Later, he bought a truckload of expensive grain carts. As soon as I arrived, someone reported me. All the grain that hadn't arrived in time was detained. In the afternoon, Commissioner Zhao arrived with the investigation team.
After reading this complaint, I was left speechless. The regional committee was shocked. The provincial committee was also shocked. 3 calls a day urge us to investigate quickly, handle it strictly, with no leniency for the past. If this is true, it would be truly audacious. A rare occurrence nationwide.
Afterwards, Zhao Zhuanyuan made the involved officials take responsibility voluntarily. County Chief Wu was the first to distance himself. He carried a tone of criticism that Secretary Zhao had failed to lead the team well. At this point, Zhao Zhuanyuan asked what funds had been moved.
Only concerned with welfare funds, cadre relief funds, and office expenses. And the money you set aside to repair the yamen, I deducted 8,000. Idle size over the zither. Handle it however you like. This is something I handle alone. It has nothing to do with Secretary Zhao.
This matter was proposed and decided by me. Comrade Panjian is simply carrying out my decision.
This surprised Commissioner Zhao, and that very night, he met with Zhao Yulu. Old Pan and his companion had a deep conversation. After explaining their issues, they arrived at the door. He found that outside the door, the crowd was filled with commoners. Commissioner Zhao.
If you want to punish Secretary Zhao, all the people of our county will have to go to the provincial level and the central government.
If you go before Chairman Mao to plead for justice, you all have to do so? Yuan Hao? Comrades, please rest assured. Comrades, regardless of whether the punishment is taken or not, he is also your county party secretary, a good secretary.
Looking at the common people, each one was helping out. Zhao Yulu's eyes instantly welled up. Deeply loved by the people. No matter how hard or tiring, it is all worth it. Just as everything was turning positive, Lankao faced a severe downturn. Villages' crops that were about to be harvested were flooded. 1 year later, all the crops he had painstakingly planted were gone in an instant. The cadres looked worried and helpless. Secretary Zhao braved the heavy rain to rush over. The villagers cried out for help.
All the courage and mouth were submerged. 9 out of 10 Taoist families wept.
If the wheat is ruined for 9 nights and you can't get up, you'd be better off begging for food!
If crying could scare the heavens away, then let's cry together.
Everyone misunderstood his meaning. The crying grew louder. This instantly enraged Secretary Zhao. What is the point of saying a bunch of grown men act like women, crying and calling for their parents when they encounter difficulties? The more difficult things are now, the more the officials need to pull themselves together. Pull yourself together and step forward. Set a good example for the disaster-affected people. If the cadre collapses first, what will the masses do? If crying can solve problems, then what need do we officials do?
Comrades, show the courage of Communist Party members.
Despite the continuous heavy rain, Secretary Zhao still led the cadres into the fields, rushing to collect surplus grain, working beyond one's limits every day. This caused Secretary Zhao's liver disease to attack and collapse on the spot. Meanwhile, County Chief Wu took sick leave. Dressed impeccably, he sits in a car heading to the hospital. Meanwhile, Secretary Zhao's daughter, Xiaomei, came to deliver food, but she caught her father pressing a cup against his stomach, which made the daughter feel heartbroken.
Zhenjielu understood this clearly.
She has worn her clothes since she was 9 years old, often mocked by classmates. She cared deeply for the people and loved her family deeply. Days and so, day by day, anxious Rhodes liver disease worsened. Sometimes the pain makes you sweat profusely, but you grit your teeth and endure it for fear of waking the child. The next day, Zhao dragged his sick body all the way to the end of the county. Colleagues saw his pale face and sweat all over his head. I quickly urged him to go to the hospital for treatment. Before he could finish,
Zhao Yilu's pen fell to the ground, focusing on phones.
It is fine. Let me continue.
long-term fatigue combined with the torment of liver disease, this previously unknown official ultimately fell.
Commissioner Zhao specifically called to resolutely implement the status decision. Even if it meant carrying him, he had to get him to the hospital.
I don't have time to see him off. Not Secretary Wu.
How could you not go to Secretary Zhao? He is so sick. And then I said, when you see a doctor.
No need. So many people are going to see them off. It is not like we're holding a memorial service.
On the day Secretary Zhao went to the hospital, villagers spontaneously came to see him off. Some brought out their own peanut eggs and jujubes, full of reluctance to leave. In March 1964, Zhao Yulu left Lankao, the place he loved deeply. After first going to Zhengzhou for treatment, he then moved to Beijing. After consultation with multiple experts, he was finally diagnosed with late-stage liver cancer. When the news reached Lankao, large numbers of people rushed to Zhengzhou to visit despite the long distance. At this point, the teaching secretary was already very weak, yet in his heart, he still worried about Lankao's ban and strict inspection of the people's daily life. Not long after, Grandpa Xiao and Xiao Wei brought wheat ears grown from the heart of geography. The child watched his father, who was gradually selling his head. He was sobbing uncontrollably, facing his wife and family member Zhao Yulu with deep guilt. Exploring only this life can no longer make up for it. On May 10, 1964, the hospital issues a critical condition notice. The district committee leaders hurried over. Zhao Yulu used up all his resources. With the last bit of strength, he made a request to his leader. Please stop us.
Send me back to the killing snake buried in the Yellow River Valley.
In the early morning of May 14, 1964, rescue efforts by Comrade Zhao Yilu were unsuccessful. Unfortunately, he passed away. He was only 42 years old. The bad news spread. Lankao was instantly immersed in immense grief. Cries and shouts, calls intertwined. The crowd came to see Secretary Zhao off, filled with sorrow and recuperation, the final journey. At the memorial service, 100,000 people wore hemp robes, waiting to laugh. When the body was buried, countless commoners often knelt before the officials. Money was so angry, it was hard to make a sound. Farewell to this good party, Secretary of the People. In 1989, Zhao Yulu was designated as a liberated soldier. For 40 years, he has enjoyed high prestige in the hearts of the masses as an outstanding representative of Communist Party members. A 470-day term. He spent his life fulfilling his solemn commitment to serve the people. There is a great cry in this world. Even if one dies long in their wanderings, not yet destroyed. 42 years old. This is the moment when a person is in the prime of their youth, yet he fulfilled his solemn promise to serve the people with his life. That line, if crying can solve difficulties, what else do we need to do? Roaring angrily, it traveled through time and space. It still strikes a chord with everyone's soul. He left, but it was like a lamp, illuminating the path for those who come after. What he left behind was not just the fertile fields and green trees of Lankao. It is even more about the spirit of being rooted among the people and seeking truth from facts. In this restless era, we desperately need this power to find life in dry manuscripts, to steady our minds, to strengthen faith and pay tribute to the comrades on the trading road. May every effort in this world be seen by tenderness, remembered by the passage of time. Now, Langkao's old appearance has long since revived its new face. The wind and sand no longer favor fertile fields, 10,000 sleeping places. And his spirit is like a piece of scorched copper, weathering storms to understand the mortal world. Nightmare's appearance will forever live in the hearts of the people, inspiring generation after generation. Never forget our original intention and forge ahead.